It is a risk that you're going to lose.
The UK's worst performance in 48-year history.
100 million people are watching you and potentially watching you fail.
The standard has been rather low.
Nil one.
Well, now it's nul point no more.
Yes, it's a big gamble. We've got a great song.
This year, things are going to change.
I think they're going to do really, really well.
Who can rescue the nation's fortunes?
And a lot of people said, you're crazy, you don't need to do it. And we're like, well, why wouldn't we do it?
Eurovision, your country needs blue.
Get back up again.
Eurovision. 56 glorious years. 43 competing countries. Hundreds of singers. 35,000 screaming fans in the arena. And 125 million viewers worldwide. But at the Eurovision Song Contest, there can only be one winner. This year, representing the UK, it could be blue.
I think we were meant to do something special this year, and this is it.
They're embarking on a journey through the glories of Eurovision.
I didn't realise how massive Eurovision was.
And they'll be finding out exactly what it takes to succeed at the biggest music show on Earth. Celebrating their 10th anniversary this year, Blue are back to do their bit for Britain.
The Eurovision is the biggest music show in the world.
We've been given this opportunity to go out there and do something that we love, and that's sing.
You know, we couldn't have asked for anything better.
I love being back with the boys.
We were just young lads when Blue first started out, and it just started off so huge. I mean, we were catapulted from being nobodies to overnight kind of success. Not just here in the UK, but all over the world.
We had a big fan base in Europe. You know, 12 weeks at #1 in Italy. Nothing to be sneezed at.
You know, it's a dream come true, having all the success we had.
So what qualifies Blue for Eurovision? Well, the statistics speak for themselves. 13 million records sold, 40 hit singles worldwide, 3 #1 albums, 2 Brit Awards, and a chart-topping smash with Sir Elton John. At last, the UK is sending a successful, credible act to the Eurovision Song Contest again.
Good-looking guys singing great songs.
I'm a Blue fan. We're streets ahead.
Duncan is your Prince Charming.
Bellissima.
Duncan, I've known him the longest. His enthusiasm, especially for Eurovision, it's just been phenomenal. Lee is just Lee. Lee is just, you know, he's a nutter.
I think I play on being a bit stupid sometimes. Like, literally. Like, what? I'm a massive fan of Duncan. Thank you. That's all right. I can't stand still for 5 minutes. I can't sit still. My leg starts going. I'm only serious when I get in the studio.
Lee's like really, really popular in Italy, and like you watch his face, like when they all go Lee, like.
Simon is so lovely. What you see is what you get with Si.
I just love the Italians.
Simon's obviously the chilled boy. He's just so cool, brilliant.
Anthony, I would say, is definitely the joker of the band. If there's any serious conversation going on, he'll just crack a joke.
Hey, mate.
We have a nice equilibrium.
We all respect each other. And I think them 5 years that we took off has done us the world of good.
Yes, back in 2005, the Blue Dream came to an end when the boys called it a day and went their separate ways.
It was quite a shock to me because I didn't know nothing else.
The biggest misconception is that when a band splits up, they split up because they've fallen out.
There's never been awkwardness in Blue.
Me and the boys never fell out.
Never. We've always seen each other as brothers from another mother.
To be back with the boys, you know, I miss the lads.
Still hard work, still a lot of graft. We didn't expect to come back and be like, here we are, you know, and everyone go, oh, Blue, I've just been waiting for you.
Being able to repeat that kind of success and having the opportunity to do so again. How many people have had a really, really good dream and want to dream it again?
And now the dream for Blue is to bring back the Eurovision glory days for the UK.
Bang, 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 oh. was an established artist before I did the Eurovision Song Contest, and I thought at some point, you know, maybe this is a risky business, but actually it exposed me to the whole of Europe, and I had tremendous success from it.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
Eurovision even managed to lure Cliff to its glittering stage. Twice. And look, he hasn't changed a bit. Well, apart from the frilly shirt.
First visit with Congratulations, I was so nervous. I'm going to be singing to 100 million people. They're enjoying what we enjoyed 20 or 30 years ago, because you never know what is going to happen or who is going to win. It is a risk that you're going to lose. I lost both times. In the end, that kind of wears off.
How did he not win? And let us not forget that this is the show that brought the world ABBA.
Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise you love me forevermore.
Yes, golden days. But what is Eurovision now?
It is the campus craziest, electrifying show ever.
The competition has changed so much.
I think there's a stigma attached to Eurovision in the UK simply because we're like the kid that never got picked for football.
It's all gimmicky, it's all cheesy, it's all naff. And what I've been witnessing just in this short time, that it's really the opposite to that these days.
I think what we've been doing is choosing what we think Europe would like, which actually is quite old-fashioned. If you listen to the last couple of winners, they haven't been really old-fashioned at all. They've been quite modern.
I'm so excited to go out there and do it this year. It would just be an honour to bring the trophy home for 2012.
The UK hasn't won the Eurovision for 14 years. We like a bit of a challenge.
A young pop band, good-looking guys singing great songs, can win this competition and get 100 million people watching them at the same time.
Their experience might hold them in good stead.
To be a part of something that's been such a huge institution, this is a great opportunity for us.
Actually, this could be really good.
But before Blue begin their journey to Düsseldorf, they need to brush up on their Eurovision knowledge, starting with our last ever winner.
Boys, this is what... Isn't it? It's a tune!
Katrina was the last time we won, 14 years ago.
Wow.
Shine a light in every corner of our hearts.
And 30 years ago this year, the champagne corks were popping for Bucks Fizz.
What I liked about this performance is that how much they were moving around and how much on point the vocals were as well, which I think is like one of the hardest things to do, really.
She's got a wicked pair of pins on her.
Yeah. Imagine the amount of rehearsals they must have had and how fit you've got to be physically. That's not easy to do, mate.
Brilliant.
You got a nice pair of pins, lad.
Cheers.
Amazingly, this is Celine Dion, in an outfit Lady Gaga would say no to, winning for Switzerland in 1988.
No, boys, that's Celine Dion. She looks completely different.
That's not Celine Dion.
Oh, that's Celine Dion?
She was 19 years old, so you can tell, like, when she had a bit of dough, she got some stuff done to her.
You can tell.
she was 19.
But the Eurovision put that lady on the map and made her the biggest solo artist in the world.
She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal.
Can't argue with that, can you?
Norway's Alexander Rybak was the contest's biggest ever winner.
So that was Norway, yeah.
I thought that was wicked.
He's talented.
He's got the record for the
Yeah,
most
he got the most
points.
387.
It just looked visually really good, especially with the pyrotechnics and stuff.
It's amazing.
Last year's Eurovision champion, Lena, is back this year to defend her title.
Wow.
Lena, eh?
Wow.
She's massive.
She'll be a massive
She's gone
competition.
like #1 all across Europe.
Off the back of
this.
Yeah. She won it last year and she's defending her title again this year. So she's going to be like a big competition for us, but I think she's wicked.
And so there's no pressure then?
Nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Starting to sink in a little bit.
So, there's a lot of work to do, but we've lined up some big names to help. Some of them did us proud at Eurovision.
Find the song that you guys like, that you want to sing.
You've only got 100 million people there watching you. No pressure.
There's tips from huge international songwriters.
We've had good songs. We haven't had great songs.
And some people who know a thing or two about putting on a show.
Well, they've got as good a shout as anybody.
Don't be afraid. Just keep your focus.
For success at Eurovision, we think there are 6 simple steps that Blue need to follow. The first of our 6 steps to finding the perfect Eurovision entry is getting the right type of song. Styles that have done well over the years have included everything from ballads to rock. Europop. To folk. Duets. To the more avant-garde, which is French for a bit bonkers.
There have been so many different styles that have won Eurovision over the last few years. I can never call